Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, we'll be completing my haunted Victorian build. If you would like to see part 1, I will link it here for you to go and enjoy. So in that video, we focused on planning and doing the exterior of our build. In that one, I built this little seating area using these fences from the vampire pack. However, I am thinking of instead changing it to using this covered seating thing from the romantic garden pack. And then there is another change that I also am planning on doing that I'll show you in a minute. I had pre-recorded this and had recorded myself speaking as I did it, which is why you see me gesturing and whatnot. I do apologize. I'm going to be changing this gate to the romantic garden one that matches the fence. I don't know how, I just did not notice that this one had its own gate until now. So those are the two changes we're going to be doing. But yeah, I had voices over while I was doing it. So if you see me gesturing at something or whatnot, sorry. The audio turned out really bad. All right, so now we can get started on the inside. First, I'm going to show you, I already kind of messed up the inside. I wanted to make it look like the walls and there's been water leaking and whatnot. So throughout the build that you can see there's already some cracks and damage on the walls. I just did that ahead of time to save myself some time. And I also did the bathrooms. So I used the toilet and the bathtub from the vampire pack, as well as the sink and mirrors is also from the vampire pack. I believe that this towel and the laundry hamper you see in the corner there is from base game. So I just wanted to show you guys this before we get started on the rest of the build. And so there are 2 bathrooms upstairs, and then this is the master bathroom. And there's also a half bath that you can see here that I'm showing you right now. So yeah, I'm just quickly showing you these bathrooms so we can move on to more interesting things. I don't know why, I just don't like doing bathrooms. I don't know, they're just kind of boring to do, and or I just find them to be quite repetitive. So that is something I think I need to work on. Probably challenge myself to make more interesting bathrooms, put a little more effort into them. We are going to be starting off with this front sitting room. So I'm going to pull out what we need for this build, and then we will furnish all of that together. Alright, so let's get a start on our receiving room. So I'm going to be using this curtain, which is from base game. And then next, I'm just going to copy it over. I thought I had more of this behind the windows, but I did not. We're going to use this fireplace, which I believe is from the Vintage Glamour pack. Yes, it is. And then we are going to be using this portrait, which is from the Get Together pack. I think it's a portrait of Mimsy or something. And this is a debug menu item, I believe. It's like an old TV that your Sims can dumpster dive for, which is from the Eco Living pack. I'm going to use this light from the Vampire pack in the black shade because it has a nice Victorian vibe to it, along with this chair. And then we're going to use that same Vampire Pack Love seat in the corner. Next up, we are going to be working on our little formal dining room, which is going to be this room here. Our formal dining room wasn't really a lot of stuff, so I just did it off camera, sorry. So this is from Cats and Dogs, our curtain. Never thought I'd use that plaid, but here we are. This portrait's also from Cats and Dogs. And I used this base game mirror because it has kind of like a older vintagey vibe. Okay, so my thinking was that probably this people that own this house originally, they probably got their money from maybe cargo ships and whatnot. This table is from the Halloween pack, and I believe that these chairs are base game, but I use them because they also have this white sheet cover on it, and I wanted it to kind of match the same vibe as the table. So now we're going to move on to doing the kitchen and our little breakfast nook here. For the curtains of our breakfast nook, I am using these base game little curtains, and I am using this curtain rod cover thingy. I think it's from the Desert Luxe pack, stuff pack. This one wouldn't sit right. I don't know why, so please excuse it. We are going to be using the Vampire Pack cabinets. It's the tall Victorian ones, I believe, in this like reddish brown color. And then this is a base game half curtain. I just thought it looked fancy, and then I put in this the pots and pans there mounted on the wall. For the fridge, we're going to be using this vintage looking one, and we're just going to put in our cabinets. Oh, I use this it's the gramophone one that's from that new challenge that's going on right now. Guys, I am so excited about the new pack. I don't know. Okay, I want to download it as soon as it comes out, but I also am terrified that it's going to break the game, and then I'm going to be very sad. So I'm debating if I want to wait before I get it, or if I just want to go ahead and order it. So we will have to wait and see. By the stove, which we're using this vintage one that I always end up using, I could not remember where I put these candles. I thought about putting them on the dining table, but for the life of me, I could not remember why I had these pulled out, so we're just going to delete them. This table set is from the Vampire Pack, and I gave them this bucket. It's from Cottage Living, because I figured that probably this roof is very leaky, so that's why there's water damage everywhere. So yeah, next we're going to do this little storage closet area over here. I forgot to put this bucket in here, so I went ahead and did that. I genuinely didn't know what else to do with this little room that I ended up with. I didn't want to put in another downstairs bathroom, so I just turned it into like a little pantry slash, like this is where they put like the fine silver and whatnot. Perhaps at one point they had like a butler or some servants that would come by and clean and store stuff here. So I used this drawer, chest, I don't know what you want to call it, for like silverware. It's a caddy. That's nice. Okay, it's a caddy. We will call it a caddy. It's from the Jungle Adventure pack. This is laundry stuff from the Laundry Day pack, and this is also from the Country Loving Laundry one. And I put the trash can in here. I don't really have like a good vintage looking trash container, so I just used that one. But we're gonna go on work on the living room now. We're going to start in the front hall and then work our way back to the living room actually. So I'm using this candelabra from the Vampire Pack, and then I believe that those two rugs are from the Vampire Pack. This one that's actually in the living room is from the Get Famous Pack. I just wanted to show you all the like fixtures and whatnot. We're going to use this table from the Halloween Stuff Pack. I just like that it has that covered sheet on it. It helps it look nice and spooky. We're using this grandfather clock that is also from the Vampire Pack to put in that corner there. We're giving them a bookcase. I believe this one's base game, and this globe, because again, I think that they probably travel or own like a bunch of ships or whatnot for money. That's their company. I don't know why I decided on that. I'm going to use that same table and sofa, also from the Halloween pack, and I gave some like notebooks and journals and stuff, because maybe there's like people that like to leave notes for other people that come and explore this house and whatnot. We're going to use the same fireplace from the Vintage Glamour pack and that other portrait from the Get Together pack. And then I think it's just the last sofa. There's just a couple of bits and bobs from different packs, like that flower on the fireplace is from the Werewolf pack. That little dog is base game, I believe. And then what are we doing next? Hi. I don't know. I'm just explaining my little storyline that I told you again. I'm sorry. I voiced this and it sounded terrible, so I'm trying to voice it again. But of course now I sound terrible now because I don't know. I just haven't been feeling good. I'm trying to deal with it. I got a doctor's appointment, but it's going to take a minute for me to get to it to see what's going on. So you'll have to forgive me. I know I sound very tired, but I gotta get this voiceover done, so I hope it can be forgiven. So yeah, that is our living room. So next up, we are going to be doing the master bedroom. All right, for the master bedroom, I'm going to be using this portrait. It's another swatch from the Cats and Dogs pack. Again, the whole nautical ship theme. I'm going to be using this hallway table that we used again. It's a kind of small room, so I had to kind of squeeze a couple things in here. I'm giving them a chest and drawer. I believe this is base game. And then I'm going to give them the other nightstand. The other one's in the bathroom. That's why I'm gesturing there. So I think that probably someone, when they broke in, dragged the dresser in there to put lights and toilet paper and whatnot on while they were staying there. This rug is from the Vampire pack. I'm just dragging that there, and then I'm explaining to you the stuff that I already explained to you. And I gave them this old vintage portrait, and I put some water damage behind it. And we're using this mirror, which is from the Growing Together pack. So anyways, we are now going to go to the upstairs hallway. This roof is the bane of my existence. I don't know why. I tried fixing it, and then it fixed itself, and then the game did it again. So hopefully the Sims will fix that. But I'm just leaving it like that because I tried switching it to this one, but I don't like the white gap that it leaves. So if it really bothers you and the Sims doesn't fix it, you can of course switch the roof if you decide to download this build, but I'm just leaving it. So I gave them this fish tank because I thought it was cute. It has like a little spooky Victorian haunted house in it. I forgot to put a fish in there though, but you know, and if there was a fish in there, I feel like it's probably dead. I doubt people are breaking into this house just to feed the fish. This hand thing is from the dang it, what is the pack called? I always forget what it's called. The occult pack, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's the helping hand thing you can use to summon the council. I gave them an oil lamp. That one's from the vampire pack. This one's from base game. And I gave them this little topiary. Obviously it would be dead, but I couldn't get it to be dead, so we'll just pretend for gameplay you could make it be dead. But I figured that probably they like to have a fancy bush up here. I thought that this little butler statue probably would be downstairs, but someone dragged it up here as a joke. And I have him holding our bucket here that's probably holding water from the roof. I wanted him here because I realized that it'd be kind of funny and creepy to have like a human shape in that window. So someone probably dragged him up here as a practical joke. But next we are going to be doing our little craft room. So this is supposed to be like a craft room slash, like this is more for like the lady of the house. Perhaps she entertains friends and whatnot when they come over here. So I picked like this paper from the magic pack. And so there's going to be like, that's like a puzzle box that was floating there. I put in like a chess table. And then I'm going to give them this little chase to sit in, which is from the vampire pack, I believe. Or it's a base game, I don't remember. And there's also some supplies so that they can do like knitting and different arts and crafts and whatnot up here. I didn't know what else to do. I thought it'd be odd to put like a child's room in this house. So here's like a little hobby room for them to enjoy. And I just cluttered it up with a few different items like that bookcase from the occult pack and that picture, which I believe is from base game. So yeah, that is our crafting room. So next we are going to be doing the study. To decorate the walls, I'm going to be using these university pack pictures just because they look like old photographs. I'm using this computer is from the cottage living pack because it looks old and vintagey. I gave them some tomes, an overlamp, and a quill and pen. This is a different swatch of the rug from the vampire pack, and this bookcase is from the magic pack. So next we're going to be doing the seance room. So I put some graffiti in here, which I hate graffiti. I hate when people do graffiti, but I figured it was kind of realistic for an old creepy abandoned house. So I put a little spray can here, but we're going to furnish the rest of this together. All right, time for the final room for this house. So I put these candles here. I'm not entirely sure this is how they're supposed to be used, but they're from the occult pack. And I'm going to be using this occult symbol for the floor and this chalk line because I thought perhaps this is like a protective circle to protect the people participating in the seance from evil spirits and whatnot. And I'm going to be putting the seance table right over that circle. Then I'm going to be putting this portrait here on the wall just so that it's not empty. And putting little drawers. They have places to store any like tarot cards or I don't know what else they might need for this room. And I gave them some candlesticks to make it all gloomy and dramatic looking. There was no curtain that matched these curtains, and this is when I realized that the curtains from the downstairs room were down here, so I deleted those really quick. Anyway, so that is about it for this room. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry for how tired and out of it I sound, so hopefully I feel better for the next video. If not, then it might be a no narrating video, but we shall wait and see. This last room is just storage, so I just showed you really quick. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then pretty please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you do wish to do so. And I will see you guys in our next video, which is going to be coming out on Friday. Bye bye.